Hi everyone, my name is Kende Govidele. I'm here to show you land and real estate investment in Nigeria. This is a Nigeria house. This is Nigeria KY3. Nigeria is a country with a diverse geography with people of different language, cultures, and Nigeria is blessed with oil and social amenities. So first of all, I would like to talk about real investment in Nigeria. When we're talking about land and real investment, first of all, we need to look at the location, the time, and the area where everyone can find accommodation and everyone can see what is going on. When you look at the location, like you can see, we have people of different cultures, people of different tribes, people of different languages, and the land and real investment estates, people will be able to benefit, it will attract more people. I'm talking about the location, you see. So let me show you where the land property is. For example, this is one of the land in Nigeria which can actually be used to build land and real estate. Being a developing economic country with a huge population, this has made land and real estate investment a significant economic concern for the country. According to statistics, Nigeria real estate investment appreciated by 3.5% to 3.8% annually, and this has been a common investment for many of the richest people in Nigeria and the rest of the world. Due to that, prospective buyers have been fascinated, increasing the numbers of real estate investors who are already well established. This is why I am interested in exploring land and real estate investment in this country and further invent an online platform where people can buy, sell, and rent houses. My mission is to develop into the largest land and real estate inventory in this country. I would like to show you some of other properties which you have.
These are one of the land that is just developing into real estate. According to GDP report for Q1 2021 issued by the National Bureau of Statistics, the Nigerian real estate sector increased by 1.77%, providing a total of 5.28% to the real GDP of the country for the period under review. Without any negative unpredicted development, the real estate sector contribute to the GDP is forecasted to increase as at 2023. And these are the laborers working on the site there. They are trying to make it a successful real estate. And, when we talk about real estate, there are critical threats, but by the use of 7 Mullins domain, like we said earlier on, it will be a great achievement. There will be a supply power. The suppliers in the financial sector could use their bargaining power to obtain higher prices from the land and real estate industry in Nigeria. And the buyer power, if the lesser and more effective the customer base of real estate investor, the better the negotiating power of the buyers and the greater the ability to seek increasing discounts and offer. So we have lots of properties that are built already, like 2-bedroom terrace, 1-bedroom apartment, for those of who cannot afford to live in the estate. So we have other properties that are just built like a bungalow, like a duplex, like a 1-bedroom, 2-bedroom. And if you look at the location, it's a very good location where people will be able to, view. It's the very developing place that we use to build all those property. And according to Richard 2018, the top 10 record of property platform are directly or ultimately held and controlled by estate company. And for that reason, the community does not have enough confidence to transact with them. But the strategic price is limited, precision, and elasticity by safeguarding the customer from the unusual fees which they pay to unregistered estate agent to assist in securing a property that has resulted in fraudulent acts with no remedy. In addition to this, offering landlord and estate companies an independent listing platform could possibly unite the country's land and real estate market in general and not just estates. This is as a result, we produce a large flow of prospective customers to have various choices at a reasonable prices. And concentrating on developing into the world's most known estate inventory within the first 3 months of going live and within the first year of the process could possibly identify as concluding a lead within the first 72 hours a property is being listed. And the important factor to execute first is the location which we are using right now. This could This could harm the business if done wrong, because this will determine the supply and demand. Other factors will be disregarding due to technology protection, ignoring corruption at the initial stage, and the bad pricing strategy. In response, the sites will be established and overseen by an external software firm and constantly checked by a home-based company to have a bit of global basic and allure the community. This will also facilitate testing into various stock markets. These are some of the properties as well. This is just a 2-bedroom. It has a room at downstairs. You have a bedroom at upstairs, and this leads to the kitchen. There's a kitchen around the corner. Those of people that cannot afford to live in the real estate can rent out this accommodation as well. They can let this accommodation at at a reasonable price as well. And then this will benefit the community, the housing, the homeless, the destitute, people that cannot afford to live in the real estate. So there are a lot of things that land and real estate investment could do. Example, hotel. That is another thing. Hotel is another benefit which the community can benefit. People around the world can also benefit. And then also it will create job opportunities. There are graduates that have graduated over the years and looking for a job that are unable to get one. And this land and real estate investment in Nigeria will create job opportunities which will the graduates will be able to apply and have a better earning for their living. And also, the concept will develop into a partnership with financial institution, real estate company, and telecommunication company. This will also help to support the brand and help for future development in an African country. How do we achieve this great achievement? The concept will be to develop into a partnership with financial institution, real estate companies, and telecommunication companies. This will help to support the brand and help for future development in other African countries. Another method is to build a strong connection with the authority and the local and state for the authentication of land and real estate property registered, and first to get hand information interpretation of law that relate to other land and real estate investment. Then we also have industry attractiveness. By the use of Michael Porter's 5 forces applied as determinant, I think we can overcome all these threats of new entry. For example, we have 7 critical threats investing in land and real estate property in Nigeria. For example, we have the expensive residences, we have the environmental, we have the social, we have the governance, we have the capital market threats, we have the naira depreciation, we have the increase in rural urban migration, we have the effective property protection law, we have poor building quality. All these persistent problems have become a major concern for most of Nigeria, and if persist, are likely to tarnish land and real estate property in Nigeria. But as matter stands, most of the building and the industry sectors of the country do not meet construction standard, which is most due to the ineffectiveness of the liable building construction. But I believe by the application of 7 Mullins domain, we should be able to overcome this, and we have a good, effective investment. Yeah, the impact of real estate and investment in Nigeria cannot be overstated. It's a major economic driver that has produced wealth for the country. Nevertheless, there are other challenges that over the years. However, by the application of the 7 Mullins domain, I believe this will be a great and fantastic project and achievement. Thank you.